leave a comment, like and subscribe. Wait for some people to come in. It's early in the morning. Dawn just happened. It's light enough to fish. I'm almost there. I'm just gonna start off where we were yesterday. We're right back to where we were. On the word rest. There's a big swell up, but it's real spaced out. What's up, Long Beard in the house, number one. Thank you so much. Hit the like button. We got this new chest out here. What's that? Who's this? Radio Wilson. Hello. We got a new toy here. It's the chest rig. I feel like I'm bridled by the consumer now. Yeah, I got the chesty. Yeah, it's a little bit in my way, but I can get it higher. I don't know. It's hard for me to get my tripod, to get the phone from the tripod to the chest rig. Switch it all up, but not bad. Not too bad there, Rod. Oh, and yeah, the sound, I don't know, it's pretty loud in here. You might want to turn the volume down. In a minute, I'm going to slow the boat down and the noise level will drop. I'm almost to the spot. We're probably 10 minutes from dropping in. 10 minutes. Just waking up here. Nothing's going on yet. Just a lot of noise. I got my eye out for some carpet. I tried carpeting the floor in this cabin, might knock the sound down. I'll try and do some stuff to make it better for you guys. I got 3 yesterday, Longbeard. It's not what I was hoping for, but better than has been, really. There's some big waves out here today, but they're a lot further spread apart, so not so much any waves mixed in, no smaller waves mixed in, just the big, they call it don't ask me why, but they call it ground swell. I've been doing this a long time, I haven't figured out why they call the water the ground swell. Daniel Benedict, hello. What's up? Jonas and Mal Pepper. Alice Adams, hello. Yeah, the day is improving by the minute. We haven't had a horrible day. I had a few really terrible days last week, especially early in the morning. We're off to a moderate start. I was over at Bob's live stream. That was nice. It's better weather here than Bob's got for once. It's like pouring rain on him. We quit streaming early. Yeah, it's what we got going on here. Up and down, up and down. I don't know if you can't really see the horizon on the phone. Yeah. out there. Yeah, I just run it out. I'm close though. I'm about 10 minutes from dropping in here. I waited until I was real close. Oh, here comes a big wave. Big swell today. Actually, back in the mouth of Monty Bay, I was like, oh my goodness, this is really big. It's probably still 10 foot. 8 foot for sure. But it's real calm wind. The sea should probably go down. Even they're way far apart. It's like it's pretty nice out. To be honest with you. They're just big waves. Yeah, Bob. We had an early stream today in the morning and I think we caught 3 trout and then went home. Might have let a couple go, but we didn't stay too long. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the west today, and we'll come back where we were yesterday afternoon if we don't find any to the west. But usually in December, in January, the fishing's better to the west. Killian's probably killing them over on the other side right now, but I'm not going over there. It's too far. I want to go over there and camp out like he's doing, but I'm not. I don't have my propane tank right now, so I'm not gonna do it today. I need to get my propane. I got the big spoons and the Grand Slam bucktails and herring and some hoochies. I got the blue hoochie out there. That's what I got. Herring, flies, hoochie. I think I only got 1 or 2 hoochies. I think both the hoochies I got out of those blue ones. I don't know. Mostly bait, spoons. What's up, Bud Files? It's still a little dark out. It's like not fully light yet. Perfect timing. They didn't bite right away yesterday. It took them a while to get going. I'm a little earlier on the game today. I had to run around in circles a little bit yesterday. Feels like I'm earlier. No, the fish don't sleep. Fish has to eat. I don't know if they have to eat every day, but at least every couple days they start eating. Yeah, they never stop eating and growing. That's what they do here. They eat under the ice too in the freshwater. They never stop. They slow down in the freshwater, but they don't even really slow down out here. They're once they decide to eat, they can go like full speed. They're really fast. King salmon are impressive. Even in like 38-degree water, they can still swim like a rocket. When they go to feed, they attack at high speed. Plus, it's not even cold here right now. It's like 40 degrees. But even when it is cold, the fish don't care. There's Lee. What's up? Lee, what's up? About to drop in. I got this new chest mount. It's kind of like, I don't know. I guess I'll take you guys out there with me when I set the gear. It's a little bit, when I'm moving fast, it seems like the camera view's a little jerky, you know, but just bear with me. -3, oh my goodness. Where are you, in Canada? The North Pole? It doesn't get to be that cold here. Usually not that cold. I normally don't put those ones up, but it's a fair question this morning. What do you have for dinner? I had, what the heck did I have? Oh, yellowtail collar last night. I broiled some yellowtail collars, and we had rice and broccoli. And then I had cookies and milk for dessert. And tonight, I took out some moose for the night. We haven't had moose for a while, but I pulled some moose out of my freezer. I still have some yellowfin around too. I bet Johnny Small Pepper had something fancy for dinner. Probably something real mild, without any hot peppers in it. That's what I guess. Burger special at the bar. Monday Night Football. Crappie stuffed with Maryland. Are you kidding? I wouldn't put crappie on my blue crab. That's crazy, man. This is craziness. I'm moving this thing. I'm moving it so I can get the chest view thing going. We'll see. I might duck out of this. Who knows what happens when I pull the camera out of this thing. Alright, let's try it. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my goodness, this thing better not fall out on me. Oh, I see. We're not quite. There we go. Tighten that sucker up. Destination reached. Okay. Alright. There we go. Hold on. One day I'll clean my boat up and then I'll let you see the inside of my boat. And say it's not today. Alright. We got everything lined up here. Slow down. Turn on the hydros. I learned I gotta watch my spools to make sure I don't wind my cannonballs up into the dang shivs there. Alright. Got some old bait. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now you guys can look. Holy mackerel. Yeah. Alright. Whoa! Look out for the waves, man. Okay, let's put this one down first. Oh, it's raining out here. My goodness. Man, I want to trim my cannonball straps, but I don't really want to do it that bad. Let's just go ahead and fish it like it is today. Again. Alright. Man, this one's got a little salmon eyeball left on it or whatever there. Okay. What's next? I don't know why I can't catch nothing on this metal flasher, but I keep putting it out there. That doesn't make any sense, does it? Probably put some bait on there. They like bait on the metal. 1, 2. What's this one? Try this one. This one's not catching anything either. I'll put it out there anyway. I don't even care. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's raining. Water looks real dirty. And that nice white flasher helps with the dirty water. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's number 4 here? 1, 2, 3, 4. A small spoon for 4 apparently. 4, 5, and 6. All right. Yeah. If I could make the camera back up any, I would, but it doesn't. Okay, out she goes. You can see it. Set that thing out there. That's my float line. That's like a big planer board. See it going back there? All right. Set it just like that. Okay. And Next, we'll put this big spoon out right here. Caught a fish on that yesterday. I forgot. It helps if you got your cannonballs cleaned off. Let's grab our cannonball a little bit with this for fun. Doesn't take much. Okay. Here we go. One. I got 2 spoons. 2 spoons and then bait. That was working yesterday. 1, 2. Yeah, here's the bait right here. Put this nice big bait in there. Can you see it? Let's see how that runs. 1, 2. There she goes. Down she goes. Yeah. 2, 3. This one, 3, 4. 5. I'm just going to set it at 5 because I want to go up on top of the reef. I was fishing 6 marks yesterday. 5 will get me hit the bottom at like 57. This way I can go back up on top of that reef and check the shallows without coming back outside and getting wet. Changing my depth. Okay. Caught one on this yesterday. That's the white gorilla special. King Chaser special. There we go. 1. Flasher spoon. Flasher spoon. Then we got this this thing. Flasher spoon fly. Kind of a long leader on that one, huh? So that's 1, 2, this will be 3. It's gonna be another, what's 3? 1, 2, 3, spoon. 4. It's this white one. Gary's special white assassin. Right on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. Water's a little cloudy, but I can see down into it a little ways, and it'll be all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Sorry, it's a little jerky. Got this one for. Ooh, that's dull. Better sharpen that up. Go ahead and sharpen our hook here. Not real sharp yet. That's good enough. Stupid thing's always tangling up on me. Now you can see what I'm dealing with out here. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Whoa. Looking good. Huh? What the hell's happening over here? Why is it lifting my cannonball up? Something's. Oh shoot! It's off the side. It's off the side. Oh, it's way off the side. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious! Look at this mess. If you could only see the mess I'm dealing with here right now. Oh boy! Come on out. I can just get it back on the spool, be happy, real happy. Man. Alright, well, I kind of wanted to shorten my cannonball strap anyway, didn't I? Man, what a pain in the butt. Shoot. Gotta be careful not to get my hand in there, you know. Still need to get it. Oh, shit. What a pain in the ass. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Cut this off of here. Oh my goodness. Just through. Ow, son of a. So you want to go commercial fishing, huh? You sure? Cannonball rolling all over the place. Just cut my finger. Everything's soaking wet out here. Of course, it won't come back through easy. There's a giant freaking swivel over there. Oh my goodness. I don't even know how this happened. I don't even remember how this happened this morning, but it did happen. It's happening right now. Okay. Joys of the trolling here. There we go. Okay. Blood, sweat, and tears, what they call it. Main thing is we stay inside the boat. That's like all this other stuff is elementary. This wants to go outside the spool today. That's what it wants. Stupid thing. Okay. We got blood all over the place. Alright. Where was I? Where am I? The old charter over there. I don't even know. If I'm not getting snagged up here. Where's the buoy? Okay. Where was I? Come here, you stupid cannonball. Hi-ya. Be real short now. Smashed a herring. We lost dead soldier. Man. Okay. Well, let's see if they like the short line today. Because it's going to be short, alright. It's going to be real short. That should be good for one day. Man, that is really heavy. Okay. Where was I? Okay, there we go. Down. Alright. Okay. Wow. That was fun, wasn't it, guys? Alright. was using. Boat's way off course. Was doing good with this before I ran out of bait yesterday and I took it off. I think this bait's still good. I haven't caught anything on this big spoon right there. I think they like it. Let's try this blue hoochie here. Put 2 flashers in a row. See if we can get a double hooked up here. See that? 1, 2, 3. Put the big spoon on the top. Right on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Finally got that out of the way. What a pain in the butt, huh? Okay. Nobody said it was going to be easy. They really didn't. Here we go. Let's go here. Yeah. Woo, we're back. Not really the angle I wanted to be attacking the reef on. That's short. Alright. Yeah, that's really good. Get out of that rig. A little bit damp out there. What's up, Pixie? Pixie, what? What's that even say? Hello! Rubber. I don't know, man. Hold on 1 second, be right back. Stupid waves around here, my goodness. Did that make it worse or better with this with the whole chest mount's got a lot going on in my rig. I got waves bouncing everywhere, hooks everywhere, wires going all over the place. Oh, Mr. Hogan, thank you for support, thank you for membership. That's what happened today. Did you see that lovely tangle I just got? Daggone wire's got like a meat hook. The dang wire stabbed me right in the... I don't know, it might have gone through my fingernail somehow. It doesn't hurt that bad. I can just think of things I'd rather have happen than that in the morning. The line came off the spool and it was wrapped around the axle there, the drive shaft, but I couldn't see it because it was on the far side of the spool, so I kept trying to reel the lead up. I couldn't figure out what was going on, and I was winding it around the drive shaft. I wound it around the shaft so many times that I couldn't get it to come undone without some major untangling there. Off the reef now, I'm just trolling out in the middle of nowhere because of the circumstances. Probably should just head west. I'm almost all the way to the west already. Yeah, it's not that bad. Nothing's broken though. That's a real minor injury. Basically a pinprick, like literally. Just a little, one strand of the wire is like a needle, and it looks like it got me through the fingernail somehow. More right there, as long as it didn't break off on the fingernail, I'm fine. I usually don't handle the lines down at the cannonball, so if there's a little meat hook like that down there, it doesn't get me. Unless I'm handling I never have to handle the ends like that. Honestly, my starboard autopilot is not responding very well. I don't know if that means I'm about to lose steering or what. It's been going on for a few days. Whoa. Heck of a morning. Here we go. Get me back in the zone here. Well, we are fishing now. That's nice. About time. There was definitely some fish in here yesterday. What's up, Share Bear 17-2? Share Bear! Get some coffee. I'm gonna have to replace that one metal flasher, not catching nothing. There's something out there. Thanks, Share Bear 17. Blame it on Wilson. Wilson looks over when I said it. We're getting back on track now. See if anybody's home here. There was a few fish around yesterday, Lee. I got 3. And the weather was pretty darn rough. It's a lot nicer today. There's still a big swell up, but there's no real bad slop out here right now. It's supposed to be really light wind today, like to no wind. Right now we got about 5 miles an hour. Kind of looks like I got a fish on right now. I got one. You got one. Yeah. Yeah. Now we're cooking. I think it's just a little one. I'll take you guys out and set you on the deck. Getting a little bite here. Getting a little bite. Let's see what we got. Stupid waves. This would be easier if there wasn't no waves, you know what? This herring probably bit the herring. It's probably an undersized fish on the herring. I wonder if they like that. I wonder if they like that cannonball bridled up with the real short. The chest rig out, it jumps up like a marlin, man. I'll tell you what. It sure did jump like a marlin. Welcome aboard, fishy! Nice. hatchery fish on the herring there. Prop him up with a rock so he don't bounce all over in the fish box there. All right. Thank you, Lord. We got a fish that's big enough to keep. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Right away, man. Out in the deep, too. It was swimming with the boat. It was not small at all. It's a nice fish. I hit the wrong button there. Sometimes do. What's up, Tisk? What's up? What's up? Okay. Anybody else? Thought I heard the bell, but it might have just been because we were bouncing around a little bit. Yep, as soon as I don't have the, as soon as I didn't put this thing in, I like wound that fish up, I look at it, jumping out of the water like a daggone rainbow trout or something. What the heck? Thanks, Vernon! The bait. Kind of got him out in the open too. See if there's any more down here. Hello, Norwegian animal. Liking that UV with the blue beads on it. I thought we were going to get a small one. We caught a lot of small ones yesterday. That one didn't hit very hard. It just kind of started tapping on there a little bit. Oh, nice fish. Out here. Right in that zone where all the logs and the kelp and stuff is swimming around in here. Oh, Patrick, good morning. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you for support. Thank you for membership. I got one in the boat. Got one right off the bat. So just long enough to hopefully avoid the first drop bite. For whatever reason, that's really not good. About 10 minutes or 15 minutes of fishing. Got when I first dropped my hooks. Start a poll for what you guys think I bite on next. Fresh coffee is good. Start a poll. Give me the boats. Let's get some boats in here. It's a simplified option. I got lots of different lures, and I only have 2 baits out, but we caught the first fish on bait. So, what do you guys think? What's the next fish gonna get? Oh, 50, 67, 33 for bait or for lure. A rubber pouch. Yeah. I don't see why there's no problem there. All you need is a bag of rubber worms if you're going bass fishing. Just put your hooks and weights in the worm bag. What are you going fishing for? We got 11 people in chat and 5 boats. We already caught a keeper on bait. We had 1 fish on bait, but I have like 20 hooks out and I only got 2 baits. We got 5 boats. Let's have 11 people in here that have just turned it on and walked away from the phone. Perch? Yeah, that's fine. I knew a guy who used the Mentos boxes for his jig heads. That's all he had. Mentos box, and I think he used like wax worms. He kept them in the Mentos box. He might have had a little wallop with jig heads in it. He used the white Mr. Twister, like a little tiny white Mr. Twister, and he tipped it with the wax worm. We got 7 boats, 29% bait, 71% lure. There's Mike W. Oh, Mike W, hello! Oh, a perch colored lure? Let's see. Anna said, I can't find my tackle box, but I got a rubber perch, I think from the 70s, 5 or 6 inches long. Would I use the perch? Probably not. No. I use spoons. I use a lot of these little squid things like this. Let's see, let's close the poll. Let's close the poll. Last chance to vote. Vote now and forever hold your vote until the next voting. I guess like a rubber squid, real specific kind, like the ones that are nice and soft and about 4 inches long. And I use spoons, like, I use small spoons like this. Sometimes I use a bigger spoon, like, look at that big spoon. A bigger spoon like this. And there's a bunch of kelp and stuff floating around it. Ah, I'm right in the middle of a kelp forest. Watch out. I think we're going to be able to navigate around it. 62% of the votes came in for lure and 38% for bait. Try driving right over the shallow part of the reef, see what happens. On the tides there. We haven't got anything on it in a while, but maybe today's our day. We've been catching them off to the sides. You got some spoons like that? That's cool. Commercial salmon hooks. There's a little bit of sport gear that crosses over, but mostly it's kind of specialized equipment. Real heavy duty so that it doesn't break. Terry B, what's up? Oh, Terry B's in the house, what's up? Hey, Terry, what's up? Welcome in, Texas. What are you doing, Terry? You working? You're always working. Why don't you go on vacation, man? There's this guy of Fisherman's Chronicles. I like his channel. I told him he should go live. He said he wanted to learn more about it. I said, come in to the live. Maybe he'll show up today. I sure wish it would stop raining around here. The Great Smoky Mountains, where'd you go? Tennessee, Arkansas, Kentucky, Alabama? Is the Smoky Mountains all the way down there? blackberries? You got a lot of blackberries, don't you? Lots of deer. Tennessee. I'm from Virginia. I'm familiar with the area. I crossed into Tennessee maybe once in my life, just on the edge, on the border of the mountains down there. I had more than enough mountains to keep me busy in Virginia. Happy to stay in my home state. I would usually be hunting anyway, so like, you know, out-of-state hunting license is really expensive. To stay in Virginia. A couple times I bought a West Virginia hunting license because we would go to West Virginia a lot to trout fish, and I would like mix into hunting with the trout fishing in West Virginia, eastern West Virginia, northeastern. Oh, Daydreaming Trapline, thank you so much. Karen, good morning. Thanks for support, you guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. My little mini YouTube channel here. You guys help out so much. Thank you. We caught a fish. We got one right away, and then haven't got anything since. But it's a really good sign. You know? There's some around this morning. But we got some yesterday and caught one like instant fish today. Nice, buck deer. How many bucks can you get, Marines and Army Mom? Like 2, 3? Oh, 7-point buck. That's like the perfect eating size deer. And you still get some good antlers too. If you want to put them on the wall, you can hang them up. That's what I got this year, 7-point buck. Wonderful eating deer. That's what I got for lunch right here. Look. There it is, 7-point buck right there. That's a good one. Oh, thank you so much, Karen, with a floating heart. How's Cornelius? Anybody home up on top? We're right on top of this reef here. I'll show you. It's because I like you guys. We caught that fish. We got that one fish up here. Like we got him up there, and now we're a little different water here. But a lot of times, if you can get them on top, it's a good spot. Just go back and forth, keep catching them. I wanted to test it. Good morning, Christian. Thank you so much. Germany in the house. Hey, got one. I got my new chest mount thing. I decided that there was going to be a little fish. When I got the bite, I'm like, it's just a little one. I'll go get it. I didn't put the chest mount on, and then I went, reeled it up, and it came like rocking out of the water like a marlin, and then it was a good fight. I wish I had the camera on for that. Oh, hanging in Louisiana. Okay. Is it raining there? It's raining here. I feel like I must scream if it doesn't stop raining soon. Shouldn't complain because what it'll do next is start snowing. Shout out for the Cornelius! Raining and cool. Yeah, it's probably not as cool as it is here, but I think it's about like 35 to 40 degrees and steady light rain right now. Sucked in with the murk. Celsius or Fahrenheit? Because I think -3 Celsius is pretty reasonable, isn't it? Or -3 Fahrenheit. No bueno. Celsius? Alright, that's not too bad, Hannah. That would be what in Fahrenheit? -3 Celsius in Fahrenheit would be like 28 or 30 degrees, I think 20, 28, 25. Yeah, I think it'd be fine as long as not a hurricane. Everything else there is pretty mild. Cold. Aren't you in like Middle America, Marines and Army Mom? I just imagine the Marines and Army Mom is like right in the middle of the country. I don't know. I got a couple heavy duty fleece thermal layers on, but the rain is like damp on me. It's kind of a little cool, not too bad. Nothing on top of this reef. I think I'm gonna have to go. Maybe I need to go to the west. Under a lot of pressure to find a fish. Hopefully we can get 4 today. That'd be nice. We could have 7 in the box. Another paycheck. Layered up. Cornelius! Shut up! Get the blankets on, Cornelius! Oh, Tennessee. You guys are all hanging out in Tennessee. All those catfish channels are in Tennessee too. I am too. I wish. Man, I was watching these guys. They must have been in like I don't know, they were Arab type guys. I don't know what there's, the Gulf of Arabia or whatever. I don't know where they were, somewhere. Maybe they were in Indonesia. They were fishing for king mackerel. Who knows what they call them? Like the Spanish mackerel kind of king, the one that's got like all the rainbows on it. Big ones. And they were using live bait with like a pool noodle type of deal. They were stringing out these surface lines with live bait and then turning around and going back catching them. I'm thinking like, man, these guys are catching a lot more fish than me. This king salmon fishing for the birds. I need to go to Saudi Arabia and catch king mackerel. Yeah, I can imagine Maryland isn't too nice in December. December, January, February, it's rough. All the leaves are dead. There's no leaves on the oak trees, everything's barren. But the saltwater's still good fish. It gets pretty tough in February, middle of January till probably the first week in March. Really hard fishing down on I used to always go to Ocean City. when I first started doing it, there were so many fish. I'd catch them all winter long, but it's hard to get them in February, that's for sure. I think that's the worst month. Bye, Carrot! Oh, back in the day! Thank you so much! There's so much kelp and stuff here, I don't even know if I can drive around without getting kelp on me while I'm cooking fish and stuff. Probably drop my hooks down a little bit deeper. Oh, King Chaser, you guys are coming in. We got one right away today. Caught one on bait pretty quick there. We were just getting, got all the hooks in, went, sat down in my chair, and then I got a little bite. And I thought, this is a little one, and I'm just getting settled in here. So I didn't put the phone in the thing. I took it back there with me, but yeah, I go reel it up, and the line's like way over to the side, and then the fish went down and came back out like a daggone, you know, mahi or something. All out of the water. That's why I got this chest deal, so you guys could see that. And then I didn't have it on when it happened. Shout out, Bob! What's up, Bob? Shout out from Alaska! Shows on screen? What? Shows what? Yeah, I got this thing. Just put the phone there and then you can see. I don't know if it's better or worse. I was really excited to get it, and then now that I got it, it's like nobody cares. No, the kelp is on the surface, Patrick. It's broke loose from the bottom in the shallows, and then the wind and the current balls it up, and in this area where I am, the ocean current comes down, and the bay current comes down, and it spins around at the end of this reef, and that's where the fishing's good. That's also where there's a lot of kelp and logs and stuff. Eventually it gets out of the eddy and it goes west, but it accumulates a little bit in this area. Same thing with the bait fish underwater. King salmon coming through. It's been a real high tide and it's been really rough, so all that together gets a bunch of flotsam in the water. We got a fish to clean right now. Yeah, we're trolling. We already caught one. I gotta clean it. It's laying back there in the bin. It's all bloody and stuff. Got about a 10-pounder. Okay, good, Patrick. Sorry it's all jerking around and stuff. I wonder if I can put it on Wilson. He probably wouldn't like it very much. He's down there, he heard me say something. down there sleeping around now. Oh my goodness, I thought we were gonna nail them. We got that one fish and then that's it. That figures. That's how Winter Kings is. If you come out first thing in the morning, you get 1 or 2 in the morning. And then you might get 1 or 2, around the noonday, and then you might get 1 or 2 in the evening, and you're rich. But if you don't show up early and you don't stay late, you don't get hardly anything. Doesn't take much. All right. Skeeter! You need to stay live longer, Skeeter. What the heck? Set your alarm later. I don't get up till 6 a.m. Alaska time. So I don't think you should wake up till 10. So I can watch Skeeter in the morning. I did the poll. I sent the poll for, I said, are we going to have lure or bait? And people thought it was going to be the lure. Because I have like 18 hooks out there and only 2 of them are bait. But we caught the fish on bait, so. And the bait, I got my bait in the prime real estate. Yesterday we caught on everything except the fly. Okay, good. Live at 6 a.m. I'll be asleep at 6 a.m. Your 6 a.m. is my 2 a.m. That's 6 a.m. for me, for you. I've gotten up at 2 a.m. by chance to check my phone and then come in your live because I happen to wake up, but I ain't staying up. Driving right over this raggedy rock reef edge here. Might get a lingcod or something. Might get a king salmon. Not getting anything right now. I'm trolling right now. I got my hooks down. Hooks are down and we got one in the back. We got one already. November 420. Yeah, it's pretty nice weather. Yesterday it was kind of gnarly out here. We were like, we got 3 fish. Today it's still a little bit, there's still something here with the big waves, but there's no small waves mixed in, so it's pretty nice. Mellowed out a lot. The first king wasn't very big. It was maybe 10 pounds. I'm in Alaska, Southeast Alaska. We had a lot of bites yesterday. It was a pretty good amount of action. We had, I don't even know. We must have caught about 10 different fish. 3 of them were big enough to eat. We didn't fish very long either. We got longer to fish today because Holly dropped us off. I'm just checking this, checking the racetrack here. In the spring, man, these things load up in here in the spring. In the winter time, it's kind of a grind. A lot of times there's more fish to the west. But since we already caught fish over here, I didn't go to the west. Like they say, don't leave fish to find fish. So I wanted to come down here and, make a circuit, see what's going on before I head west. But I am going to go west. Unless we catch another fish here. I am seeing some bait fish on my screen. I think it's bait. Could be rockfish, I guess, or lingcod. But there's something down there. King Chaser always wants to see the sonar to show you. Look out! Yeah, I think it's around slack tide, so that all that kind of stuff comes up. When the tide starts rushing again, it'll go back away, go over the side or down into the bottom or whatever. Right now it's up. You haven't seen the chest cam footage yet? Well, you weren't here yesterday? We're gonna do it. I got a fish to clean. I'm gonna make this. There's no rush to clean the fish. It's real cold out and it's wet, so the fish isn't drying out. Everything's good back there. Plus, I'm gonna sell soon, so. Put this firearm away in my cabin and set you out to look, but my cabin's not real pretty. Here, I'm getting back on the stretch. We were fishing yesterday all day. We're catching fish. We'll make a drag down that stretch and see if we pick anything up. Oh, thank you so much! Back in the day, look at the dough. That's because of the swell, King Chaser. The waves going up and down. It makes the bottom look like that. More feed down there. Pretty good amount of life on the bottom. Yeah, the fish had those little tiny herring yesterday. What's up, Miss Skater? Thank you for stopping by. Hit the like button. Oh boy, here's the kelp again. Yesterday there was a tree out here and a bunch of logs and stuff. Gotta pay attention. Weather's real nice. It's getting real nice. The wind is laying down even more. Barely any wind. Perfect. I hate the wind. Got snow in Pennsylvania. You know, Bob was out this morning. I didn't see the snow. They were talking about snow, but all I saw was a lot of rain. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks, guys. I don't think I'll ever be able to find another Terry L on this thing. One of a kind support team. Right in here. the snow yet? Is he south of you, or is it coming from west to east, like a lake effect snow thing? I haven't looked at our land forecast. I just looked at the ocean forecast for wind. I don't know when it's going to start snowing here, but any time now. From December through March is our snow season in Yakutat. Sometimes we get a lot. I've had my whole house buried before, up to the roof. I don't have a very big house, but it's probably like 12 feet to the roof line. That was also facilitated by the snow. You know, it's falling on the roof and then all sliding off, but then it piles up. Piles up to 12 foot. We'll be here, Patrick. Oh yeah, we'll be here all day, just like normal. Bob is south. And we got that hit right away, and now they're faking on us. This is a good spot to go clean fish, though. Getting ready to do that. King Chaser wants to see the chest cam. Maybe I'll wait till I turn west. There's a long straight stretch to the west. Before we get to the reef on the west side, it's pretty long drag. I think we can get another bite in here. I wouldn't be surprised if some other trollers came out today because the weather's really nice. It's been bad weather all the time. Usually in December the fishing gets better. Guys might come out and give their test. Give it a little run through. See how poor of a fisherman I am when everybody else comes out and gets like 15 fish. All I get to do. Now Bob's getting the snow. I wonder how much are you supposed to get? Is it a big deal, snow? Is it gonna be like Snowmageddon? Got 3 inches already? That's a good amount of snow in Pennsylvania. That's like almost as high as a loaf of bread. I'd stay off the highway. Everyone's gonna crash. really got one fish going around the racetrack. Nothing's happening. I'm getting ready to head west. I just wanted to check. I'm on the same drag I was doing yesterday. See if there's more fish in here or no fish or what. We're not getting any fish. I went and checked up on top of the reef. Then I checked on the outside edge of the reef. And now I'm headed north along the drag we were doing yesterday. But I'm getting ready to cut west. Show you exactly what we're doing. See, we came down like this. We were messing around with something, and oh yeah, I got tangled, so I ended up way over here. And then I got bit like right about there. And then I went down, and I went around. I went all the way over the reef. Then I went all the way down the outside edge. And now we're going up here, and then I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go over here. Gary Hoodman in the house. We got one right away, Gary, and now we're in another drought. I've done really good in the winter time, like in December before, like on numerous occasions. I've got them like on this ridge here, on this, where all the water is dumping. Like you got these two shallow areas here, and all the water dumps through right here. I've done pretty good on this high spot. Sometimes they load up on that deeper structure in December. Sometimes around Thanksgiving, sometimes in December. In the spring they'll be there. Anytime I found them there, it can be like a pattern where you get them there every day and you get like a bunch of them. But that hasn't happened. That hasn't happened. We haven't gotten a bunch of them anywhere all season. But we're still looking. We have caught fish before. Oh, the hot cocoa! Thank you so much. Yeah, it's Winter Kings. It's usually just a scratch, man. You know, if I could get 3 to 5 a day, that would be fantastic. But sometimes what we're looking for is a hit, you know, where we get double digits. That's when you know they're biting. Haven't made it into double digits all season. It's a record, like, bad season for me. I've never had that happen. Not even when the fishing was at its worst. When they shut us down, I still had better fishing than this. I did leave in October. I don't think that helped anything. I got it on bait, Gary. Yeah, Colo season was fine. It's pretty good, really. There's a lot of kelps floating around out here. Probably only a matter of time before I run into one of those. Alright, we're going to set our way across to get our angle right for going across the channel here. See if I can get a straightaway with no kelp. We'll run back there and clean that fish. I got more bait. Cindy in here. Oh, what's up, Cindy? You want to see my new chest? My new chest bait? I got this. Okay. Holly said the carpet's done at the condo. Now I gotta pay for the new carpet. That's just what I wanted to hear this morning. Let me text my wife real quick. Yeah, sorry, I gotta take care of some business, like paying the carpet guy thousands more dollars. Hold on. I'll be back in a second. Oh, that'll help. The carpet fund. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Hold on, let me text her and tell her to try paying this guy here. Yeah. Oh wait, she can't pay him. Yes, she can. She's got in her VMO, my card number. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let me just text her. Back, maybe. Back, maybe. Now let's try putting this thing in the chest rig here. You ready for that? Get a close up of my nose hairs and everything. Can't make it any smaller. If I could back it up, I would, but I can't, so I won't. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I don't know how Bob reads the chat with this. He might not have as aggressive a holder as I do here. You guys are in there now. Let's go clean that fish, huh? Let's go clean the fish. I don't see any kelp coming. I'd point you ahead, but there's a firearm right there. Here, you can look right here. See my trash, my bloody entryway. All the times I stepped through there with the blood and everything. All right. I got my fish propped up so he can't roll around. Look at that beauty right there. Woo, got one. Yeah. Let's go ahead and clean him. Look at it shining in the light, huh? Woo. Very shiny. Another hatchery fish. Hope we get some more of them. You guys see? See, you're looking at the wrong thing. That's as low as I can point it. Maybe I stand back a little bit. That fly out of there, Gary. What the heck? It said stream interrupted. Am I back? What happened? Having all kinds of problems here. I think the saltwater is pushing buttons. Plugs, catch all the fish on the plug. Oh, you're gonna make me put the plug out there. I'm hardly catching anything. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was just cleaning the fish, then it disappeared. I was thinking, I'm like, oh no, I hope they didn't shut me off for the blood, because there's a lot of blood back there. The guts and blood. It's educational, YouTube. Everybody needs to learn how to clean a king salmon. Cleaning the king. We're headed west. Oh, carpet foot. Yeah, I need a transmission. I'll be honest with you, I did not check the transmission fluid today. I was like, I wonder if I have any transmission fluid in, and I'm going, well, I didn't go very far, and I honestly don't want to look. I don't want to lay down in there and stick my head in there, and then I was like, well, where's my flashlight? I didn't see my flashlight. I'm like, that does it. I don't see my flashlight. I'm going. Part of it's like, it's so nice today. Like, today would be a great day to break down. You know, I could call my buddies and be like, hey, come out here and get me. And they'd be like, all right, we'll come get you, because it's nice out. nothing would happen. You know, I could anchor up all calm and slow. I could put my anchor down and everything would be fine. It's real nice weather. So I didn't even look today, but I probably am low. Sorry about that interruption of the stream. I don't know what happened. Maybe just the satellite went out. We'll go over here to the horseshoe. Try Fraggle Rock and a little ugly in the horseshoe. Yeah, it's still a big swell, but it's way further apart, and there's no little waves like all chopping the chop everywhere. And there's no westerly wind. Man, that westerly is a terrible thing. I bet the fish get back over there where they were yesterday, but they're not there right now. Let's go to the west. If we don't get anything to the west, we'll go back over there for dark. I'm on that ridge, that deeper ridge. Sometimes that thing's really good. There's a couple like slightly higher spots. Yeah, it's got a dipstick, but that would require me to like open the floor up and look down in there. The house. Holly doesn't like it. I hope it's good enough to sell the place. Who gets a dark gray carpet? Yeah, no, it's pretty slick today. Pretty smooth sailing. There's a big swell, but it's so far apart. It doesn't seem to be hurting anything. Turn off our running lights here. Thanks again, Terry. You guys are killing it. We're headed west. Usually fishing's better to know the gut, and we can fish the gut even in horrendous weather because it's like protected by the cape a little bit. Let's go check the floats. While we're out here, I don't see anything coming. Hopefully I don't hit any big kelp islands. There's lots of flotsam around, but there was a lot of flotsam around yesterday too. So there's some big old kelp right there. I hope I don't snag that with my float. It's going right for my float. Oh boy. Now our float's gonna go right inside of it. Yeah. Missed it. Well, let me forget, I'm gonna put this on this. Try this one. I put it on a longer leader. Fly. Big old kelp. I just ran right over it, kelp. on there, huh? A whole lot of nothing. Maybe we'll check the other side too. That thing doesn't back out. Back to the grind, huh? Just grinding away out here. Never ending. I'm sure Killian's is killing them on the other side. Yeah, we got rid of the skunk early today. Oh, that's good. Alright. Yeah, we're trying to... Historically, they bite in December. There should be a bite over here where we're headed. Sometimes in November, but by mid-December, it should be good over here. Yeah, we're out in the Jeep right now. We'll be in the zone in a second. Hey, there's a truck! What's up, Shannon? Emma! Marking a little feed on the bottom, that's good. I like the way that looks. Just little blue dots, little patch of little blue dots. Well, I guess it's a little dotty looking. I like the little blue dots. I don't know what they are officially. Yeah. Well, I didn't want to come west yesterday. It was a little rich for my blood. Plus, we were catching fish to the east, so today it's pretty nice over here. I have a lot of Decembers where I've done really good, including a really good plug bite out here in December and January. But the normally water cleaner when I get them on the plug. The water's not clean enough yet for them to catch the thing, I don't think. Can't see it, can't catch it. Maybe we'll clean up as we head further west. Then I can put the plug out. Right now we got all flashers and spoons. Flashers and spoons. We got a mix. Big spoon, little spoon, really small spoon. Oh, that's what works good on that flasher is a little spoon. Should put one on there. Looking for one. Saw one a little bit earlier. We'll probably get some lingcod over here. This is lingcod country for sure. Run over these rock piles and stuff before the tide comes in too much. Or goes out of it. Chrome and chartreuse. I don't have any spoons like that. That's a good combination, but I don't have any in stock, I don't think. I got one. It's a good spoon. I'll try it out. That's a good idea. Polish that baby up and see if we can polish it. Looking a little bit rough right now. We're getting a bite. I think we're getting a bite. It's a really small bite. Maybe it's nothing. I think it's something. I think we got a microfish on the fork heavy again. Probably ate my bait. Got the back, what do you call it? Oh, the yawn fun! Thank you so much! Let's try this, see if we can get the thing cleaned up a little bit. Thanks, Terry. I think I got a tiny shaker on right now. Maybe a lingcod or something like that. Oh, she's fucked up. Judge's idea. Oh, Shannon's still here. We should put the plug out. It's polishing up okay. I mean, you can see it. It got a lot of dirt off of there. It still looks pretty dirty, though. It's not the best. It's not brass, though. I keep telling you. It says it right on there. Soft cleanser. It's mild. It does a number on tarnish, but it doesn't burn your skin off. Part of the problem is they got covered the whole thing with glue, you know? It's all covered with glue. The front side looks horrible. And it's not real chrome. Anti-plug. Get out of here, anti-plug front. Does that look good enough? Big improvement, huh? I mean, you can see what all I got off of there. Got a lot of crud off of there. So I polish it with the Barkeeper's Friend liquid metal cleanser. Removes rust, lime, stains, and tarnish. And then I got a clean rag here, and I'll polish it with a clean rag like this. And then this is our finished product here. Got a little and I'll take my 100-pound leader here. I have a massive roll of this leader material over here. And then I'll drop the spoon in the bilge. I'm not getting that out. I'll get it later. Not today. Got any other ideas? Oh my goodness. Yeah. We need it, Shannon. Where'd it go? We'll call it the cargo hauler. Oh yeah, the bilge is great. That'll help clean it up. Little Cleo, I don't have that one. That's the only chartreuse and chrome spoon I had around. Dang it. Little Cleo. I got one that's kind of round. Let's get the round one out. Look, I got another one. Go ahead. I had it. I've been looking at it. Now I don't see it. Where'd it go? Partial spoon fun. Here, look. I got this. How about that? It's the golden nugget, the skinny cheese golden nugget. Let's polish it up here. I'm gonna give it a new leader too. I don't like this little leader it's on. I already got the polish out. Let me get this polish real quick. The bilge retrieval fun. Oh my goodness. You want me to go in the bilge? There's that one. Skinny jean. If I can find my flashlight, that might help the cause there. There's the flashlight. Alright, hold on. Alright, I found it. Yeah. There it is. Chartreuse. Where was I? I was just about to tie it on. Try to drop it this time. There we go. I got it now. Got so much thread in this boat, can't find nothing. we get the float line up, we'll pick that. We'll put it on that metal flasher. Looks good on the metal flasher. Let me give it a spoon on that metal flasher. Make the leader a little bit longer. Alright. Well, we are flying to the west. The current is definitely taking us over there at a high rate of speed. Let's go see what's on that one line there. Finish off this pack of herring. It's the oldest pack of herring. Didn't really have enough salt on it ever. It's raining out here. Can you guys believe that? Stupid rain. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Okay, here we go. It's just real quick. Oh, gotta turn the hydraulics on or it won't work. Hold on, I'll be back. Turn on the hydraulics. Acts like a link cod, the wire's blowing way back. That's what we want to see, more king salmon. That was kind of close. Getting some bigger one. I should have just changed the bait out. That's an old, nasty old bait I put on that one. It's still on there though. So I left it on there. Time going there, we got one. We got one, and we got two small ones, I think now. I just caught a small one. And I had a tiny one earlier. Yeah, the chest cam's a pain in the butt. I'll put it on here when we get a decent fish bite going and something happening. Clean in the fish or whatever. It's a pain to get it on, and last time I had it on there, you guys got thrown into the ether somehow. Hit the wrong button or something. Let's go up on top of this reef real quick. Killian is totally silent. He's probably catching tons of fish right now. I haven't heard from him, not even a peep. I know he lost his anchor. I told him I'd give him another anchor. I got some extra anchors because I don't want him out there without an anchor. And he said, yeah, maybe I'll come get the anchor. Or I got another anchor on my other boat. Like he didn't even get another anchor yet. Yeah. Man, I said the polish was mild, but it's in my cut. Got that cut. It's getting in my cut. Get some rainwater from the window on it. Wipe it out. Next. I hope we don't just keep catching these undersized salmon. Listen, man. Sign up for that. Ruben Flores, Jigs is live! Definitely a strong westerly current. We are smoking to the west. Going 3.9, 4.0, 3.7. Riding the tide or whatever, the ocean current headed westward. I had a couple 100 pounds of ice. I got like 10 pounds of ice. Fish are all half ice in the box. My new fish has no ice. Yeah, we never talk on the radio. I mean, sometimes, but now that we have the Starlink, we just text. Yeah, we're kind of going over an area where I don't usually catch them. We're getting close to the spot I want to be at. Sometimes they're on this reef though. I'm on the Little Ugly right now. I'm kind of making a beeline for the horseshoe. I missed high tide. There's a certain spot where I like to be at high tide and it's not happening. We got that one fish. I don't know. It's going to be out there now. It'll be in soon, Shannon. This has been about the right amount of time. It should show up. Oh man, we're on to the endless trolling with no fish again. I wonder if it's a tide thing. I could go to the other side. I could troll over to the other side and be there in time for the night bite, but then I had to drive all the way home again. I think I'm gonna stay local. I might even pick my crab trap tonight. I kind of want to eat crab. Even though I took a bunch of loose meat out of the freezer. Might not be any crab in there. It's been soaking for too long. Octopus will get in there and eat all the crabs. See you later, Trish! Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. We're out here fishing every day. Monday through Saturday. Yeah, we're looking for the school to move in here, the migration to set up shop on these ocean reefs anytime now. There's a few of them to the east and there's a few of them to the west, but we're kind of in the middle right now. Waiting for it to start happening right here. That'd be nice. Don't have to drive. It's totally reasonable to come out here and fish. It's far offshore, but it's not all the way to the other side of the bay. That's such a pain. Yeah, I got something right now, Gary. Don't worry about that. Top secret. We're getting into the area where I expected to be fish. Would have been nice to get them on top of that reef. Coming up here is like more the main drag for me on this was the horseshoe drag. Coming out to the channel now. I noticed in December at high tide there's one spot here where they like to get. They get in here at high tide. We missed the high tide, but it's near high tide. Yeah, we wanted to be here. Last time we came over here, we got one short. Oh, thank you so much! You guys are crazy. Thanks, Gary. The yellow flag! Woo, 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 woo. Code yellow! Hello, Brazil! Welcome in! We are trolling for King Salmon! We got a full day planned today. We got a Holly dropped us off so we can fish till dark. We can fish all night out there. seen him in weeks. Lost Cruz. Wasn't he at like seminary school or something? Maybe they kicked him off of YouTube in there. Out the channel here, maybe they'll be on the reef, on the horseshoe. It's not too much further to get over to Bambi. That's what I was saying. I can just keep trolling. It's good trolling until you get like 3 miles away. Then the trolling ground moves out of the boundary area. You gotta run across this deep spot. A lot of guys just troll over the line, but I don't do it. I don't make a habit of it. Well, we got off to a tremendous start there with the first fish being a keeper, and then fell down again. But that's an improvement because we haven't been getting the morning fish. You know, you got 1 or 2 fish in the morning, 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and 1 or 2 before dark, and you got yourself a good paycheck. But if you show up and you don't get a morning fish, and then you only get 1 in the afternoon and 1 or 2 in the evening, that's only 3. God forbid it gets even worse. I talked to the hand troller who was fishing in the shallows up at the north end of the island. He only had 1 fish. I think he said he trolled for 6 hours. Better than I've been doing up here. Normally it should be like 5 to 10 fish a day out here. I don't know what the heck. It's terrible. Anytime now they should show up. Basically this gets better and better. Sometimes it dies off in January, first week of February, but usually some fish move in up here. Is Fat Cat here? Fat Cat, what's up? That's alright. Weather's a little bit rougher up here, but there's really not much. Some little white caps. This area, it's the currents coming together. I don't know. Maybe there's a little south breeze happening. Try going on top of this reef. Yeah, there's a little easterly breeze behind me. A good reason to go back to the other side if we don't catch anything. Search mode here. We found some yesterday, but that wasn't good enough for me, so I wanted to come over here. We weren't getting very many there this morning, so. Looking for the jackpot. Without going to the other side. we were doing fantastic. We got 3 yesterday. Well, I found the rough water. This might be the only place where there's any waves and current. I found it. It's not lunchtime yet here. It's only 11. I'm on top of the horseshoe right now. I'm gonna circle back and fish the outside edge. Better on the outside edge, but sometimes they're on top. I'm gonna try everything here. Oh, Kong School! What the heck is the Kong School? I'm confused. What are we funding? Terry Ellis hooking it up. Running the King Kong? Yeah, we need a King Kong King School. But not too big for my leader. I gotta be able to hold him with a 100-pound or else it's too big. It says pull back at like 18 pounds. That'd be big enough. Nice school of 18, 19 pounders. I know I can hold them. This is a good spot to get them too. I've caught a lot of big fish here on the big spoons. I got the big spoons in. They like it over here in this spot where I'm not quite there yet, but like right on top of this thing, sometimes there's big fish. Yeah, if I can, I should probably go in and sell tonight because I got it's pretty warm out and I don't have very much ice at all. I could hold them overnight. Won't make much of a difference. It'd be better if I did. Raining pretty hard here. Yeah, I got 4 in the box. Come on, fish. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of them around in here. Come on. Yesterday was pretty nice, other than the fact that it was real rough. We just kind of came right out of the, didn't have to go very far, got 3 fish and went right back in. There was still like an hour and a half of daylight left. We started running in, maybe longer. They're not making ice, they have it stored. They got big totes full of ice. They're real stingy on the ice. The guy gave me 2 shovels full, and then he's like dribbling it into my tote. I'm like, mucho frio, come on, 1 more at least. I really should have got like 3 or 4 more, but I'm not catching hardly any fish. I sold him some fish that I had on the ice for 3 days, but I went and got ice off the dock so I could have enough ice. Right now I just got a little bit of ice that they gave me, hardly any. We haven't got a keeper over here all season yet. Normally it's a hot spot. Get a couple shakers over here though. See you later, Shannon. Don't hurt your back. Take it easy on the back. I don't want all 3 tons, you know. I guess 3 tons might be about right. Maybe 2.5 tons. I could fill my fish holes and then I'd be done with it. Have ice for a month. Bring it up here, Shannon. And there's 1 bird. I'm gonna drop my hooks down 9 feet deeper. And I'm gonna make the next pass. We're gonna go a little bit deeper. We went right over the reef. Now I'm gonna go back the way I came, but deeper. Bye, Shannon. Thanks for coming in, 11 awesome people. Only the die-hard Glacier Shark fans can stand the Winter King grind. Grinding away here. The only thing is to stay on 3 fish a day. We're making a living here, I guess. Really meager wages, but at least something. You guys are helping out a lot. But the skunks are just killing me. I hate going backwards. Take the old turn here. Make sure we stay in bounds, inside the boundary. Right on the line here. 1 second, I'm just gonna go drop my lines down one more notch. It's gonna take me a second. Almost back, hold on. Yeah, man, we had some fish yesterday, but it's not very good, and the weather's so nice. I keep coming out here and checking, not catching anything. It's unusual that they haven't showed up by now out here. We know where there's a few fish, just, looking for more than 3 a day. Here we go, what's that? There's a bite. I think that's a bite. Might just be hitting the bottom on its own. Might have picked one up there, I'm not sure. Maybe it's a lingcod or something. Probably a lingcod. And tap the bottom. Started off like a good bite and then it stopped. What's that all about? Maybe. It's 76 feet deep. I only got 10 fathoms out. Probably one of those 15-inch long lingcod or something. Now it's swimming with this. That happened yesterday too. I was hitting the bottom at 72 feet. Oh my goodness, what the heck is that? Comes a piece of firewood round. Just gonna ram right into this firewood round. Look at that. See it? Why don't you get your firewood out of here, Gary? That's a nice piece of firewood. Already cut up and everything. Well, we'll just make our way back where we came from. It's going to take longer to get back because of the current. At least there's some fish over there. What is this? Alaska! What is this? Alaska? Alaskan! I don't get it. You're already blue. You must have changed your name. What's up, Alaskan? I think we got a wing cod or something small on that one line there. Let him ride for a minute. Yeah. We ran into a whole field of 2x4s. They were like 2x4s or like 2x6 by 12. They're like 12 and 8 foot long boards out in the Atlantic out of Chincoteague. They were running out in the dark and it got light and they were just everywhere. They were all scattered across the surface of the ocean. And then like 3 years later we saw the same thing. Like a whole shipping container of 2x4s got loose. And my other line is stretching further back to this one that I thought I had a bite on. I wonder if I got a link caught on all my gear. That one's got double flashing. Maybe that's why. I saw a sea lion, or maybe it was an otter this morning. I was heading out, and it was just getting light. And some kind of brown-faced mammal came up in front of my boat with like a trout-sized fish in its mouth. Like a big trout or a small shaker. Then it went back down. I was just like, what the heck is that? It might have been a river otter. It's probably a sea lion. Had something small. I just think it's amazing that it can catch it. Like how they must find those. They must use their whiskers and then catch them while they're laying on the bottom or something. It wasn't even light yet. Like how in the heck did it even catch that thing? Yeah, leave it up to me to go find somewhere where there's no fish. We were catching them pretty steady yesterday. Didn't get the keepers we wanted, but at least we were on the fish. We're making better time going back to the east than I thought we would. That's good. Not too much current right here. Fishing too. There's an fin! There's a possible! You getting pneumonia yet? Look awful out there to me. Back in the day, Iceman! Thanks, Terry. We need ice. A lot. I'm not going to buy it, though. Oh, my goodness. There's a daggone log. It's coming right for us. Man, there's a lot of trash in the water today. It's not a very long or big log. Not even worth showing you guys. It's about 5 foot long. No branches. It'll just bounce off our gear. Yeah, I just missed it with the float. Alright, come on. There's a little bit of life on the bottom in here. This is a really good spot to catch the fish. Let's get them. Come on, fish. I know there's a lot of it today and yesterday too. It's a lot to keep track of. Watching the screen, watching the wires, and then all of a sudden the next level is now you got lots of boats are pretty easy to see. I'm telling you what, I'm trolling. I'm going to all the spots where I got them before. They'll be in here one day. They're not here today, apparently. We're headed back to where we were catching them yesterday. I'll tell you how far away that is. Let me click on it real quick. I'll give you an ETA back to where we were getting fish yesterday. It'll be like halfway done the day. More than halfway over by the time we get back. We're an hour back. It's 3 miles to get back where we were catching them. So, maybe even longer than an hour. See how the current goes. 12:30, yeah. Be back in time for the night bite over there. Hopefully we find them in between here and there. Smoking trout, Bob. You got the trout on the smoker. With your butterfly up and string them, weave them in between the stick branches. That's what I want to see. I want to see any thinnest possible cherry, sapling, branch, weave, trout smoking. Outdoors, in the snow. You think it's slack? It's pretty high. There's a lot of water in here, I know that. Yeah, it won't be too long. We'll be back over there by where we were catching some fish. I mean, we even got a fish on our way over here. As soon as we got over to this set of rocks, haven't got anything. That could change real quick, but there was we were catching a few fish on the other side. My dummy. I just not satisfied with 3 fish. I wanted to see if it was better over here. It's not better. It's worse. We'll go back up on top of the Little Ugly where we got that nice one last week. I think it was last week. All we could get was one though. We went back and forth and back and forth, and all we got was that one fish, but we did get that one. Good we caught fish yesterday because now we can it might not be the same today, but there's a good chance that they'll be back in there today. So we got a pattern figured out over there. We'll go back over there and see if we can't pick up some more keepers. Sometimes if you're not getting them, it helps if you go and let them get happy in there, let them line up on the reef and be happy, and then when you come back through after the feed, you get them. You just drive back and forth all day sometimes. I don't know. It seems like sometimes we go away for a little bit and then come back. Yeah. Yeah, we were getting them pretty much all day yesterday. This is a really productive area that we're in right now. This hasn't produced this year yet. It will. At some point we'll start getting them over here. I wanted to come check and see if they were in here yet. Later in December, January, let's get big numbers over here. Choppy again. Yeah, it's like there's no fish around. There's no lingcod either. There's usually like a infestation of lingcod here. The fish are just off the reef right now. Think about it. The days we're out here, we're getting rockfish and lingcod. Today we're not getting anything. Well, I don't know. I haven't checked my wire in a while, but I haven't got any lingcod yet. Normally they'll bite at some point during the day, but that's the worst. Obviously. Lots of lingcod yesterday? I don't even remember that. I guess so. We had a few, huh? Keep your hopes up, Grant. Make it there. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I'm not supposed to, Vernon. I can keep fishing. They're big enough to keep. 28-inch king salmon I'm allowed to keep. Look at all these cops. We're surrounded by state troopers, so gotta be careful. Wires are acting a little funny. It's real choppy, but they're must just be hitting into the chop. Southeast, there's a southeast breeze, light breeze, making it choppy. Hard to tell whether I got a little fish biting on there or it's a chop. Thanks for the funding, Terry! stopping by. We're out here just banging into the chop. Trying to determine whether or not I got a small fish bite or not. I saw something happen. There's a light breeze. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. I think we should. I am optimistic that we're going to have something happen before we get to the other side of all these reefs. We're getting ready to come. Pushing all kinds of the wrong buttons. Yeah, we're headed into the chop. Right into the wind. Kind of making our way down here, and then the other day we got one on the middle of this reef right in here. This is usually all good in here. This whole freaking thing, like anytime we can be running into the fish, it's all good. I like this channel, I like the top of the reef. We haven't run into any number of fish over here. We got one nice keeper on the right on the top of this thing one day, and we had a couple small ones too. And that day we had a small one behind us. I mean, I don't think it was that line. It might be that line. Like, we didn't spend any real time going back and forth. The bilge spoon? Yeah, I will. Don't let me forget. Let's read something out of the Bible and then have lunch first. Let's read. We read that. Looking for something we haven't read before. Calling, isn't it? Well, let's read this. Corinthians chapter 4. Let a man so consider us as servants of Christ and the stewards of the mysteries of God. Moreover, it is required in stewards that one be found faithful. But with me it is a very small thing that I should be judged by you or a human court. In fact, I do not even judge myself, for I know nothing against myself, and I am not justified by this. But he who judges me is the Lord. Therefore judge nothing before the time until the Lord comes, who will both bring to light the hidden things of darkness and reveal the counsels of the hearts. Then each one's praise will come from God. Yeah, Lord, just bless my lunch and my body, God, and I just ask that you bless the YouTube crew, God. Just give us some healing, Lord. Give us your light. God, we just hold you above all things and just praise you this day. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Aha! I will pray where I have a mighty lunch. It's quite the lunch. This is not the normal glacier shark lunch. We have everything for a hamburger, like a real one, a deer burger. Hey there, Skip. Thank you. I got a potato bun. I got tomatoes. My lemon pepper was in the bill. I just saw it down there. It's a sad day when the lemon pepper goes into the bilge. We got avocado. Man, look at all this. I don't know if I can handle this much food. And I got a bunch of ketchup and fries and a deer burger. mukbang with the glacier shark. Mukbang, muk. How do I get the ketchup on there? I don't know. Where's that? With the plain tomatoes and tomato and avocado. Black-tailed deer. Oh my God. The wind's blowing different than yesterday. It might be alright, Gary. It's kind of in there a little bit, but not all the way. Got a lot of use out of it. And in a minute we'll be able to turn left and put this wave on our corner. We're right into it now. Hope. I'm not getting it out of there now. Having lunch, Frederick. I dropped the preferred condiment in the bilge. We got one. Hey, Bob is live. Anything possible is live, cutting up fish. If you haven't been over to his channel, go check him out. Tell him I sent you from the Route 50 bridge. He's a pro fish cutter now. They got him cutting up fish at at Wegmans, so maybe you can learn something from him on the trout styles. Cutting up trout. Got some marks on the sonar. I don't know if they're fish. Some kind of fish. Look kind of like pink salmon. Not. I got 2 bitter burgers in there. Stuff that green. Yeah, thanks. Forgot I had 6 marks out, now right on top of this thing. 6 marks out. Definitely skimming the bottom. problem. I'm already like pretty much over the shallowest spot, nothing happening. I'm going a little faster than usual anyway, but that's okay, I'm not catching anything. I want to get back up where I was. I can't do that shit, it's not in here. When I put the plugs out, Shan has to be here. Sunday! Yeah, I win. It never stops! April 15th, and it starts again May 1st. And then the main summer opener is July 1st, and after that's over, it's closed until the second week in August, and then we get a little bit more. And then they have been kind of like slow dripping us some kings into September. But the next main season is in October. We get to fish all winter, but we don't catch very many fish. That's the deal. In the summer, we only get a few days, but we catch a lot of fish in those few days. honestly, it would be better for me since I don't have a freezer boat if they did everything like that. If they just gave everyone the fish a little bit at a time, then we could fish all summer. The price would stay up. The freezer boats wouldn't catch all the fish for themselves. And yeah, the small boat fleet would be way happy. But the freezer boats, I think, have a little bit of political, influence because they got all the troll money. It's very little money altogether, but it's something. They got the representation at the management level that we don't have as the small ice boats. Now, in the summer, it's more like a bonus for me. I don't have a freezer boat that goes out in the middle of the ocean and fishes nonstop and catches hundreds of fish every day. I do much better in the winter when I can fish every day and just catch a couple of fish. But this winter season right here has turned into a nightmare. This is like the worst ever. Normally I'd have 20,000, but at least like 20,000, 15,000 bucks in them. Like 4,000 bucks this year. That's like nothing. Now I was gone for quite a while, but this is abysmal. They're doing better in Sitka and Petersburg, a lot better. I don't know if it's a lot better in Petersburg. I mean Sitka, but I think Petersburg is. They're hitting there. I usually get between 4,000 and 10,000 a month. Not 4,000 for 2 months. So it's less than half of what I normally would get for 1 month in 2 months. So it's down by 3/4, I guess. There's Holly. What's up, Holly? Yeah, we did have a good lunch. I undercooked the French fries. They were like raw French fries or something. There's Shannon! They want me to put a plug out, and I said, not unless Shannon's here. Yeah, I don't know, Skip. I hope not. I hope not. I think they need to put more hatchery fish in, but they're not trying to do it. They're like, oh, the hatchery fish are bad for the environment. Like, no! Because before they were saying like, oh, we need to put more hatchery fish for the killer whales. It's like, yes, put more hatchery fish for the killer whale. Yeah, those whales need those hatchery fish. Let's fund that. We need government funding for that. But now they're going like, oh no, let's stop fishing altogether, especially the trollers. Trollers and trawlers, they're trying to get rid of both of us. I don't really want to talk about it, to tell you the truth. I think God will provide a way, whether it's trolling or charter fishing or gold mining or whatever. I'll be fine. It's a real mess, and it's oftentimes that it's so bleak, everyone just quits fishing and does something up. Like, that's why most of the fleet's already gone. But the reality is, it's been good. This is the first year that's been so bad. And this is only like a quarter of the way into the year, so it's not time to panic yet. It's just been really bad so far. There's no multiple options in the wintertime. The only option I have in the wintertime is to take you guys steelhead fishing. Waiting for some fish to show up. That's the problem with the whole management thing. As long as they let us keep, I'd rather they close Summer Kings, shut it down for everyone, and just let me fish. The only thing I have to do in the winter is king salmon. I can't be more explicitly clear, I 100% depend on king salmon in the wintertime. From July 1st until September 20th, there's a lot of options, but no, there's not a lot of options in the wintertime. This is the only option. That's patently false, Gary. It's extremely important that we have king salmon in the winter, because that's what I do for a living. In the summertime, you got hatchery kings, like right in front of the hatchery. You got coho salmon, chum salmon, pink salmon, lingcod, halibut, charter fishing. There's this big long list of things to do. You can work for the tourist industry. In the wintertime, there's nothing. Only king salmon. It always gets better. There's usually a good bite in October that we didn't get, and then after November, it always gets better. There's no two ways about it. Even if it's the worst season ever, it'll still get better than it has been in November. There's no doubt. If not, you'll see everything shut down. They'll shut down all the sports fishing, all the commercial fishing, everything. Alright, the wind's starting to lay down a little bit now. Hope everything works out. Everything will work out. Yeah, we'll see. It's just a migration. It's a migration. The fish migrate in here towards the spring. There was no big migration of fish this fall. They weren't here. Or maybe they came while I was gone, but it was not good this fall. We're waiting for the winter run to start. And then in the spring, all the herring starts happening and all the fish from everywhere move closer to the beach because they're going to spawn. They start moving in. It's always good in the spring. And by spring, I mean late February, March, April, May. Oh yeah, those are good apples. I think I had an apple yesterday, but I ate it. I got picking the core some. Making grocery money, Gary. I'm spinning my wheels, but at least I'm making enough money to keep going here. You gotta be out here when they start biting. They won't know. Yeah, we went out on Sunday and they caught 3 martin. They said there was a lot of wolves. I think they checked it on Saturday too, and they said the wolves were like all over. They knocked their stairs down. something flipped over the big foothold on the hay set I showed them how to make. And yeah, they've had wolves knocking the snares over, or something's flipping over the traps. So I don't know if they were digging, they might have dug the trap over, you know, or a wolverine, sometimes they flip them over. But they haven't got anything big yet. We're working on it, Skip. They'll come by. You'll see. Starting in January, all these boats are going to come out and start catching fish. We did better yesterday. Maybe they'll be over there when we head back over today. We're getting closer. We're getting back in the area where we caught that last fish. Getting out of that infernal wind too. Showing what? Working on showing what? I don't know. The trap line? Oh boy, here we're back over here in the kelp zone now. I guess that's where we want to be. Fish are around all this flotsam here. Seeing a big kelp island. I ran right over one earlier. That was nice. Didn't get in my stabilizers or my lines. Went right over top of it. Thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. Tap, 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 tap the screen. I guess people are just coming through and leaving likes. We got 71 likes. There's only 10 people in the room, but they're hitting the like button as they come through. I need to check all these lines. As soon as we get away from this reef here, got that big open stretch of deeper water, I'm gonna check my lines.